Welcome to Special Science School Ihe Ogbo. Special Science School for Special Boys, which is now a shadow of itself. We're going to look around to see the present state of the great school we used to know and we used to have. For those of us who passed through here in the 90s and early part of the 2000s.
Okay.
This was the principal's office at that time, which is still in shape. And this, by the roof, is getting older by the day. Though a lot of repairs has also been made on the roof. This used to be the staff room, but now turned to chapel because the school no longer have chapel. The Catholic chapel has fallen and it's no longer, it cannot be used for anything. So the staff room before has been converted to chapel.
Let's go straight. Straight. The principal's office.
The principal's office, which has converted to a mini library.
Rosa.
Bros.
Joy Chorija. Joy Chorija. Which class is this? JS1. JS1. Okay, you people are now running JS. What did you learn today?
Volleyball.
Huh?
Volleyball.
Asusibo. How many classes do you have today? You don't know? This is JS1. How many are you in the class? 15. Okay, this is for JS class, right? Okay, thank you. All right. Please, what class is this? JSS2. Okay. No, that. Okay.
This is an improvised convenience at the moment because of lack of convenience for the students. Ajo.
This is another line. Heavy hostel. This is a hostel, a converted hostel. How are you? What hostel is this? JS1 hostel. SS1 hostel. Formerly, here was former classroom when we were here. Are you aware?
Yes.
Right, you just converted it to hostel. SS1 hostel.
Yes.
Are you on break?
Yes.
How many classes have you done today?
4 classes.
Do you have, how do you have lights here?
Sometimes once at night.
Do you have steady light at night? What do you think that you need in this school now? What do you need in this school now? You are talking to old boys who've been here some years back. They will hear you. What do you think you need in this school? Electricity. You don't have power. You don't have constant power supply.
Yes.
How do you have? How do you? You say you have light once in the night.
Yes. sometimes they will not on in the night.
What every twice a week. Then what do you use to read? Do you still use lantern?
Yes.
You see a lantern? Torch.
We need to charge it.
Okay.
And we need teachers.
Oh, I thought you have enough teachers here.
Not all subjects.
Are you? Which courses do you do now? Science or art?
Science.
Only science.
Yeah.
Then do you still combo? Do you still combos? Do you know what is combo? Huh? Do you know what is combo? Do you know what is plywood? Do you know what is color? Do you still go to a home?
No.
What do you use to substitute a home now? Do you know where is your home?
Yes.
What about cashew orchard?
Yes. You go there.
Ah. So you only need light. You have water.
Yes, we have water.
What about toilet and where do you push now? Bush method. Hey, one bush method way. Now wow. Anyway, let's see what we do.
Even our field.
Our field, your field is what?
Yes, it's like it's not well. It's not good.
Do you play good football?
No, we don't even have.
Okay, no wahala. We know what to talk to old boys.
We want the field to be repaired again.
Okay, no wahala. Okay. Mhm.
Why can't they cook every will be no I can so I find the road for the better.
The Beringer.
I want to buy some who are
Can see. Trying to avoid the roof from going off, and somebody's on it. Old boys need to do something about this. They really need to do something about the entire structure. Here is the ref. Converted ref now. Double platers are already here on their game. You can see they work people. About see plate now. Now there you go fear now. See plate. And then you go fear. You don't say no day easy. Okay. Let's follow you. This is our classroom before. Our classroom before. You can see that guy. Chop eyes, top chop eyes. Chop eyes corner. See the whole class. Empty. Dilapidated. I go Ike, man. Did I go? The whole structure is gone.
From our classroom, the lockers no longer in shape.
Okay. Let's go to the. Oh. Sorry, we go and I get back. The other one will work. I think they are gone. Hello, class.
Used to be our chemistry laboratory.
We are fortunate to
Where we
meet
put
students.
up as at a time where a lot of practicals used to go on, but now the laboratory is a shadow of itself. The desk, the apparatus are actually obsolete. Let's find out from the teacher who is in charge of the class at the moment.
Who happens to be a 95 set?
He was also part of this when the school was in its glory.
Well, thank God, God had made it that our school is remembered today. Well, watching the school, the laboratory condition is not good at all. See the condition of the desk, where titration supposed to be, and you know you can do that. You cannot do titration under unbalanced meniscus. You must take it to your eye level. So, to start with, see the source of light and tap everything. Considering the modern method of building laboratory now, everything is computerized. So I wish our own will be involved so that education can move to the grassroots, move to sciences, because science rule the world today.
Class, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Hope you are enjoying the social science school of the present.
Yes.
Do you think you have any challenges?
No light. No light.
No light. I thought your gen is on.
No, just light.
How many times do you have light in a week? 2.
Yes.
Okay, we'll think about it. We know what to do about it.
Okay, sir.
Well done.
The roof of the chemistry lab is
Okay.
not water.
Okay.
Yes. And thus discuss us here often.
Okay.
Yes.
The windows. The chairs.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Our school bus.
Okay.
Okay. The Catholic chapel is now so much dilapidated that nobody can actually go close to it. This used to be a very big and wonderful chapel. And as a Catholic school, chapel is one of the most important facilities needed. That's why the staff room is now converted to be a chapel. Over there used to be Oko Hostel,
We're going closer. We'll get closer there. Now capture it.
and this is our library, where was an incubation point for the distinctions that Special Science School here was known for. And after our O-level exams, we'll have a lot of distinctions to celebrate.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
And this used to be the incubation center for those distinctions. But now, the only reason why somebody will know that this place is a library, or was, better said, was a library, is because of the sites, the books seen scattered all over the places. If I check very well here, I might find my file inside this dusty apartment. No academic activities is being carried out here at the moment. The books are left without care because this place is no longer in use. The roof is leaking, water's dripping inside. I'm not sure whether they actually have places to pack these books. They don't have enough classrooms, don't have enough hostels, and no place to serve as library at the moment.
Oh, it seems to be which lab again? Physics lab, yes.
This used to be physics laboratory. No longer in use. The dust here suggests that this place has not been used for several years. Now, hello?
No field, no playing field at all for any type of game. You can see
At this age and time,
at this age and time that sports is one of the most lucrative business in the world. No field. Staff quarters.
staff quarters. Many of them are no longer in use because they are so much dilapidated that they are no longer in use. This used to be the furniture house, Hostel A and Oko Hostel. They have now been abandoned for rats and rodents because the roofs have fallen off. They have now become inhabitable and they're no longer in use. So even trees started growing inside some of the buildings because they've been left to themselves for years without any attention.
No access road.
No access road. We cannot even get closer. But this used to be a place that we sweep and keep clean from the hostel to the field. Usually kept very clean. That's at the moment the shadow of itself.
Oh, yeah, no.
Students will never change. See, even combusters, they've carried their activities to a cashew tree to hide here. I wonder what was used for this combustion here. But students will always be students. Students will always be students. Hostel A and Oko Hostel. Two of the best hostels we used to have then. But the shadow of itself. We cannot even get closer because of bushes. It's only help that will bring these things back to their shape. Well, part of the source of water for the school that was built in 2004. This is actually heartwarming to see that there is a good source of water for the students here. All thanks to the 89 set who helped out in this by providing water for the students. Thank you so much, 89 set, for this wonderful work you did here.
Compacted.
This used to be
Is your handwritten here? Check whether your handwritten is here.
whether you're one of those that they collected the wall Check for your
Go on.
checkers.
Here is
Vice principal. Here used to be the vice principal's academics office. The chatters.
Head up, man. How is work? We are from 95 set.
95?
Yes.
Okay.
We came to know how you people are doing.
We are trying our best.
We've been in touch with the priest and the principal of the school.
Okay.
And we've been interacting with him. What are the major challenges you have in this school?
The most important is students.
Okay.
Formerly, the government used to send students to us. I mean, when you were here, it was the government that sent
Exactly.
you. But these days, they don't. I don't know why. So we only scramble and sell forms and to get the ones we have.
So who are we speaking with, please?
I'm the Dean of Study.
Okay, Dean of Study.
Yes.
What's the name, man?
Ezua Jovita.
Okay. We know what we can do about it because it's not good that the old glory of this school is dying like that.
Yes.
No problem. Let's capture what we came for. We'll still come back to you, man.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Can you come up with him? How are you?
Good afternoon. The classrooms in bad shapes.
This is my classroom then. The class that brought out so many people. Where are they? D class. D class of them. Bunk for people. Man, look at how many in this small area due to no accommodation.
Especially at this era of COVID-19, that social distancing is one of the most important preventive measures to curbing the disease. Let's see how congested the hostel for the students are.
Okay.
This is New Rangers Hostel
Imagine.
because Rangers Hostel is about going extinct because of dilapidation.
How are you, my people? We are your old boys then. We schooled then here in 1995. So how do you cope with this your system? What hostel is this?
Just one hostel.
Just one hostel.
Yes, sir.
What are you still doing in the hostel by now? I thought the bell rang. Huh?
This person is going.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any issue in this hostel? Do you have steady light? Do you have steady water? Okay, thank you very much. Welcome. What is your name?
My name is Andy Chisom.
What is your name? What is your name?
Emmanuel.
What is your challenges? What challenges are you facing?
Having some challenges. One of them is that money for us to pay our school fees is we don't have it at hand.
Okay.
And sometimes they do chase us from school.
Okay.
So we are begging if you will help us, at least because we'll be writing work next year. So we need people's help for us to.
Is it the space? Because I want to understand. Is it the money for the school fees or the money? Because what we are doing is to revive the school first.
Okay.
Before we talk about, do you have where you are going to write WAEC?
Yes.
Do you have a hall?
We don't really have.
We don't really have a hall.
They make use of the.
That's what we are working for. We are working for to have a conducive hall that has an AC, a desk where we'll be writing and we'll be understanding.
Yes.
One step after the other.
Yes.
Is that your new logo now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
What about a cardigan? You don't wear a cardigan? Do you still have your cardigan? Okay. I will get back to. Okay, I can
This
start.
is the wonderful quadrangle we used to know. There are now trees grown inside the hostels. They've been abandoned for years because of dilapidation. Over there Rangers Hostel, Aniago, and others. Those ones are no-go area. I don't think anybody goes close to those hostels these days because bushes has taken over the hostels. It's a sorry sight to see. Having the memory of what this place used to be, it's disheartening to behold this sight. But something can still be done. All that is needed is the support of individuals, the old boys and individuals who think that this place needs to come back to its glory. Refectory, where our combo used to come from.
Also a classroom.
And we also have classroom here. I don't think the roof is bad. I don't think it's in use anymore because the roof is no longer good. Like I suspected, the classroom is no longer in use. The roof is too bad that it cannot be used, especially during the rainy season.
Assembly.
The assembly ground. This reminds me of Novo Somre. A wonderful time we used to have. But I don't think such thing exists in the school again, since we barely have a good number of senior class students here.
Yes, this documentary is a combination of the voice you are hearing is from Engineer Samson Okolie and
Chukwukel Victor Nabike.
yes, on this date,
9th of July 2021. We also interacted with one of the school teachers here, Jude Okafor, who was part of 95 set, and the Dean of Studies. We also had time with her.
thank you very much.